Hey Periscopers, how you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Yes, hello Malcolm, hello Robert Ferdin just joined me. Yeah, my name is Siposetu Sihlangu. Hey ASD 55. I just want to speak about, I've been thinking there are two extremes in life. Sometimes people go around life or through life looking at the roses of life and ignoring the thorns. And other times, people go through life looking at the thorns and ignoring the roses. And this is just me time. I haven't bathed. I'm still just woke up, got myself a cup of coffee. What's up, Tabani, buddy? I see you. Shout out to you. So, yeah, as I was saying, we sometimes go through life and looking at two sides. Others focus on looking at the roses of life. They smell the roses, and life is so beautiful, it's all roses, and it's amazing and it's great. But they forget that they are roses. I mean, they are thorns. And so when they hit the thorns, they think life was a lie. They think that people lied to them and told them that life would be all smooth and it wasn't, and they feel betrayed. Then you find the other extreme that only see pain. Everything they see is ugly, it's pain because they've spent their life in the thorns, and all they've been accustomed to is pain. All they've been accustomed to is being hurt. They've never heard the words "I love you." They've never heard somebody buy them something beautiful. They've never been told they were beautiful or whatever the case might be. So they spend their whole life focusing on the thorns. And the day that they meet the rose, they can't even appreciate the beauty of the rose, its texture, its smell, because all they've been accustomed to is pain. Now, for us to live a balanced life, we need to be the third person. The third person is a person that understands that life has moments of roses, but it also has moments of thorns. That for every thorn bush, there's a rose on top. And for every beautiful rose, there's a thorn. I feel like many a times we mistaken that all good is, I mean, there are people that are just so good, they don't have any bad in them, or there are people that are just so bad and don't have any good in them. And for me as an individual, what has made me appreciate life is understanding that I don't care how bad a person can be. I always try to find something good about them because I know that within them, somewhere, it might be a bit far, might be really deep that you have to dig, but there is a part of that person that is good, that is human, that understands the love language, that wants to be loved, that wants to be given, that wants to be held and supported, you know. So today, just before I go bath, I just wanted to say to everybody that there are two types of people. I mean, three types of groups. There are those that want to live in the roses and forget the bushes, and when the bushes hit them, I mean, the thorns hit them, then they feel betrayed. Then there are those who are living in the thorns, and when they smell the roses, they misuse the roses. And that happens a lot in relationships, when guys or girls have always had the bad partner. They've always been hurt. They've always been told to feel like they're not good enough and all of that. The day they find somebody who genuinely loves them for who they are, where they don't have to perform to be loved, they don't know how to appreciate that, and they don't know how to react to that. And then they end up breaking somebody's heart or hurting the poor rose because all they've known is thorns. And I want us all to understand that the thorn is there to protect the rose. You see, if roses did not have thorns, everybody would pick them up every day, and they would pick them up just to smell them and then throw them in the trash can. So people will not respect the rose because it would have been just a flower that you can go easily in the garden and just take. But because there are thorns, people know that if they want to touch the rose, they'll be hurt by the thorns. So they skeptical. They don't just pick up roses for the fun of it. They pick them up for a purpose. And so the thorns are there to really protect the rose. And for the rose it's there. If it was just thorns, nobody would even stop to look at that garden. But because of the roses, people stop to look at that garden. So the thorns are there to put a smile on the rose's face. The thorns are there. I mean, the rose is there to put a smile on the thorn's face. It's there to show off the beauty of the thorns. So the two need each other. The one is there to protect, the other one is there to display, you know. And I say that in life, many times we read on posts when it comes to friends, when it comes to people that we know, we all want to have roses. You know, you want to have the kind of friends that are just smelling good, that are looking good, that are roses. But you need those friends that are thorns, friends that are not as intellectually as stimulated as you, or as talented as you, or as gifted as you. Friends that are just random people. If you get those kind of people, you need them, but you should not have only them, because if you have only them, then you're surrounded by thorns. So you need to have a balance, because there's something that a book smart will teach you, but there's something that a book smart doesn't know that a street smart will teach you. So every successful person and every effective person and leader in life will have both in this life. Will have the thorn and the rose. You will know that even the most beautiful girl comes with a lot of thorns, you know, and even the most hurt girl has got some beautiful things about her, you know. So whether or not this, you can apply it in your relationship, you can apply it in your family relationships and in your friendships with your friends, but above all, you can apply it in your business and in your life. But I would be lying and deceiving if I didn't conclude this short talk by saying you can apply it in your relationship with the Lord. Our journey with God has its beautiful moments where everything is great. You are getting blessed from the left to the right and the center. But don't be mistaken or forget that just because you have God in your life, it doesn't mean you're not gonna go through storms. You're gonna go through storms. You're gonna lose people that you love. You're gonna be affected sometimes by crime, by abuse, by unfair dismissals. There's so many things that could happen that could go wrong, but that doesn't mean that God has forsaken you. It means that you are having a human experience, a full human experience. Because a full human experience is understanding that there are roses and thorns, and the roses and thorns come together. Every blessing. I heard once a woman say, Prophetess Angel, Hubert Angel's wife, Beverly Angels, she said something powerful. She said that every blessing comes with its own. You cannot, let's say if a cow was a blessing, you wanted a big cow, you wanted the steak, so you buy a big cow and you get the milk and you get the steak and you get the horns and you get the leather from the cow. She said if that was the blessing, you must remember that the cow also comes with cow dung. In modern terms, it comes with toot. You get it? Yes. So a cow, as much as it comes with all these beautiful things, the milk, the leather, the what, it has its own crap that it comes with. And such are the blessings and everything else in life. It has its downfalls, it has its disadvantages, but it doesn't mean that it's not beautiful. It doesn't mean that there's nothing, you should not appreciate the rose and the magic of the rose. All right? So yeah, I'm about to leave, guys, but I want you to know that you must be a full rose. Appreciate the roses and the thorns. Appreciate the roses and the thorns. Don't choose just the thorns or just the roses. The roses and the thorns are a package, and the thorns are there to protect the rose, while the rose is there to show off the beauty and the attraction of what the stem could have, the potential that the stem could have. I love you guys and hope to see you sometime. I need to get about my life, man. To my buddy Tabani and the other guys who have come up and joined me on this live session. I love you all. I appreciate you. And yay, let's keep doing this. Changing the world one day at a time. Impacting lives, touching lives, and inspiring generations. From your boy, Siposetu Araslang, I'm signing out.